Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024. We are back with another episode in the London Green save. We're back for another episode. We've got two more games. We've only got 4 games. I think is it 4 or is it 6? Oh, it's 4 games. Yeah, 4 games left in the season, guys. So it'll be 2 episodes today. 2 games. Next episode, 2 games. That'll wrap up the season. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a big, chunk of work, a big session of work in between seasons where I basically start complete fresh tactical rebuild with multiple approaches to how we want to play the game that we can kind of tweak depending on our opponents, because first couple of seasons we kind of settled into this kind of sit back and counter with pace game plan that did actually work. Of course, it got us a couple of promotions, which is pretty good. This season we have kind of evolved into a team that plays a slightly more possession based game. However, when we don't have possession, it's almost like we don't have any kind of game plan. We don't have possession, and therefore when we do have the ball, we're doing nothing with it, and we don't really know what to do, and yada yada. Which means I think we need multiple plans. We need multiple ways of playing this game that will allow us to score more goals and create more just in general, create more chances and win more games. Because at the minute, we're losing too many games. Of course, we've been on a bit of a bad run recently, which we broke by a bit of pot luck against the London Tigers. But we've got 4 games left. We are by no means out of the race for promotion. We're 8 points down, 4 games left, 12 points on the table. We've lost and left so many points out there that, well, if I'm being honest, I'm a little bit annoyed by it. I am a little bit annoyed by it. You could probably tell by the titles and my kind of demeanor, but we're staying positive. We're going for it. A little bit of news starting this game before we get into the matches and stuff like that is that we had the youth intake. And the best, I am really excited about one of these players, which is Peter Peters, with these very nice stats. These very, very nice stats for a striker. Mostly, I'm really happy with the composure at 10, the natural fitness, stamina, heading, technique, all in the double figures. And then the finishing's a bit low at 5. The acceleration, pace, and passing is all a little bit regular. I'm just really happy with this guy's appearance. Basically, like I'm basically going in straight away to sign, finalize those promises. We'll get him on a youth contract or a non-contract or whatever. Like he's happy to go straight onto the non-contract appearance bonus, £20 per game, and we'll see what he says. But it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy that these numbers are pretty scary, to be honest. And what I want to do is I want to quickly run through and kind of check other players as well. Like if we've got other players that kind of do a good job for us. A goalie with very nice pace stats is kind of odd, but not bad at all. What do I want to look at next? Passing, the highest we've got is an 8, which isn't great, really. Passing does seem like a stat that you're always going to kind of struggle with in these lower divisions. I'm not quite sure why that is all the time. We got, yeah, there it is, passing. Like the best we've got is Dan Lowther at 10. We've got Alex Tucky at 9. Roddy McNally's decent passing, but it is just a bit of a weird one, to be honest. It's just a little bit of a weird one. And Norman Woodeo, I think Norman Woodeo is going to slot in for Ben Rothorn. Any other changes? Don't think so. Oh, Brad Morris. Yeah, Brad Morris, we're going to give a couple of games. Is the team fluidity the team fluidity is at highly structured right now. Oh, actually, is there a way of messing with that? If I go to 2, that's kind of structured. This is highly structured, control possession, and we've got the counter attack. So if that does kind of feel like the 2 ways of playing, doesn't it? Either you control possession and you control the flow of the game, or you sit back on the counter attack and you hit them when you can. It's a slightly weird one. I don't think we need shorter passing if we're going on the counter attack. I think we want to play direct, pass into space, focus down the wings maybe, and dribble more. Yes. I think those are good settings to have. We're going to save that real quick. But then on Yeah, I mean, or yeah, that works a little bit less. Dribble less would probably be a good one for that. Yeah, okay. And we're going to hit save. Okay. Right, well, the next game is only a couple of days away, so having showed you all the news and the youth intake and the tactical changes that there have been and yada yada, oh, a bit of... Okay, my webcam went crazy, but that's okay. By the way, I am planning on upgrading the webcam, which will be cool. I won't have to use my phone anymore, which it would be an upgrade, so I look forward to that. I'll be back if there's any more news, unless, other than that, we'll just go straight to the Jos3h game. Righto, to the game. Here we are. Here we are. And it's suggesting me to swap things out. It's basically saying the backline's good, the attackers are not. Wants Lawford out on the left. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. It wants Lawford out on the left. Maybe that's worth a try, actually. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that at all. Here we go. I just edited the webcam settings a little bit. Maybe that will help. I'm not quite sure. Either way, we're going into the game. What other games have we got on? We've got Manford Way playing Pitts Hanger, which down at the bottom, so you can almost guarantee that's a win for them. But then again, they did beat the All-Stars not long ago. Newbury versus London Cranes. We would like a Newbury win. That'd be very nice. London Tigers versus Rising Ballers. Again, would like a Tigers win. That'd be very nice. We want to win our game. Camden versus Elmstead. Oof. Well, they're both above us. So when they're both above, you're probably hoping for a draw, I guess. Maybe. Okay, Sunderman's not trained very well. The others have. Look at that, 7.95. Really, really well done. In training, offers made for Lawford. That's interesting. He's already, like, we only just grabbed him and he's already kind of being picked off. Okay, team selection. Let's try it. Let's try Sam Lawford out on the left and see how he fares. We're gonna start with... Oh no, okay, I missed the chance to see the advice. That's the selection advice. It wants Lawford out on the left. It wants Sunderman in, but he's not trained well. It wants Allen in for Matthews, which I'm happy to do. And wherever Sam Allen is, he's on the bench. That's good. I'm happy to throw Sam Allen in. Tucky and Rowthorne it wants in. Actually, I'll swap them around and see if that does that. Okay, just, yeah, it still wants Rowthorne in. Stringer for Crosby. I can do that. I'm okay with that. You're playing as a poacher. Go to the personalized, and he's actually wants to play as a pressing forward. So we'll go with that so that he's playing with what he wants to play. Wow, they've got some nice average ratings. Ask assistant. Yep, that's cool. We can do that. Basically saying mark all of their attackers a little bit closer. Set pieces. We really don't have that many routines. Like, we need to... Have we got any routines at all? No, none. So that's something... This is what I mean. Like, when it comes to the tactics in between seasons, I'm going to go off on one and create, like, everything. Basically, everything we've got, I'm going to go for. Saying Dan Lowther. Dan Lowther's not playing, so he's just going to go to the first... It's probably just going to go to Crosby, I think. So let's just move Crosby across. He'll just be the penalty taker. And that's the team we're going to go with. We're gonna see if Lawford out on the left does work against Jos3h. Hopefully it does. Hopefully we do hold a bit of possession and kind of take a little bit of control. Morris deserves to start. To be fair, the thing is, Morris is not happy. Morris is not happy at all with me. He's like, you didn't improve the attack. And I'm like, you've been here 2 weeks and you're having a go at me. He said, I want to leave. And I was like, you can't leave. You've just joined. And then he was like, well, now I'm angry. I was confused out the wazoo. I had no idea what he's going on about. He has just joined the club. He's like, you need to make changes, and you haven't. And I'm like, because we've got 4 games left in the season. You want me to sign a brand new striker? Not that I'm against it, but I've already signed 3 or 4 this season and brought them into the club. Stringer, Lawford, others that I can't remember right now. but we are rotating strikers pretty regularly, so I don't really get it. But that's neither here nor there. I'd put him in to start this game because I do believe he is an improvement to the squad. He performs well, that is. We shall see. Okay, really early doors here. We are not holding possession well at all. But look at that cross. We might be in. No, Budeo on the ball. Forward to Meek, who's playing instead of Constantine because... Oh, lovely pass. And Crosby's in and off the bar. And they're still like pinging it around at the back. Okay, we do manage to get it back. Look at that. That was a good chance. Very close. Good from Crosby. I'm happy that he's playing. I mean, I do think he's still a good player, despite the fact that our rotating strikers... we're kind of... Oh, look at that. Petsanger 1-0 up. No way. No way. Okay, possession has leveled out. It was like 80% for Larkspur a little bit. But now it's kind of leveling out a little bit. Good. 51. And oh, here we go. Sam Lawford with the chance. He shoots it in. Oh, it's in from the left-hand side as well. Sometimes the free kicks go in. I don't know what the RNG on that is, but sometimes they go in. And look at that. That lifts up all the way to 4th. It's not over. It's not over yet. If we won all of our last games, you know, I actually would back us to finish 2nd or potentially 1st. But it's going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. Look at that long ball. Allen's going to chase it. Not going to be able to get there. Winshar forward to Rogerson, who's forced out left. And he actually goes there. Duncan stepped inside. Not sure about why. Goes back to Richards. Larkspur on the attack here. Inside. Good pass. Blackman on the ball. Shoots it. And well saved by Morris. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. On the attack again, but what? Oh, Hannah did win it. I thought maybe he'd given away a foul. He didn't. Now let's see Lawford on the left, forward to Jeremiah Meek. Is there a pass to Crosby? He's gone. There he goes. He's gone. He's 1-on-1 and he's missed it. Ryan Crosby, come on, lad. Come on, lad. We need a bit more than that. A really good chance. A really good chance. Okay, we still... Oh no, we're not playing out the back because they're stopping that by the looks of things. Which means maybe we should... Or do we swap onto the... I don't know. Do we swap onto the... Well saved. The counter-attack? Possession's rather even, so I don't know if we need to. Maybe we need some kind of balanced tactic as well. So you've kind of got... Okay, when we're in control of possession, we swap to this and we really control the game. And then you go onto a balanced one where it's kind of even... So in defense, you kind of drop back. In attack, you push forward and you don't let yourself be countered or something like that. I don't really know. And then if you're on low possession, you swap to the counter attack and you try and take your chances when they come. Not in a different way to like generating all of the chances. And when you're on balance, you want to kind of sit back and maybe not give them open space. You want to try and make it hard for them to score. Duncan loses the ball but keeps it somehow. Allen on the right hand side whips it. Lawford can't get there, but it's going to come out to Tucky. Let's see what he can do. He's a decent passer of the ball. He goes backwards. That's fine. Back to him. There's got to be a forward pass somewhere. We've got 4 men there. There we go. Lawford left. Shoot it. Oh, good save. Good save. I am liking Sam Lawford down the left hand side. He seems to be doing a bit of work. He does. And it would be very nice to actually play well in this game and potentially get a win. Like, from what is that from Budeo? What? Like, you had the pass back to the corner taker there, kind of wide open. Just nod it back. He didn't do it. Quite annoying. Okay, they're taking a little bit more control now of the possession stats. We are still very much generating the better chances. One corner, they're committing more fouls. Everyone's happy. Let's go into the second half. But I am going to have a brief look at the tactic. See if there's anything we can do. Maybe bringing the wingers back. Maybe. I'm not sure. Allen can't move back. It would have to be maybe Jeremiah Meek who can't. No, see, he can play there, but not really. We don't really have an out-and-out left back right now. I'm going to bring Stringer on. mostly because Crosby missed that chance earlier, but also because I've got Crosby playing on the personalized game plan. And I want to see if Stringer coming on and playing the kind of generalized poacher game plan. I want to see if it works, basically. And he's won the ball back there quite nicely. Goes all the way back to the goalie. Morris out to Larson. And it's potentially a chance here for us. Allen on the ball. Really well done into the middle. Goes all the way across to Lawford. Picks him out very nicely. Into Tucky. Into Buldeo. Back to Tucky. This is it. This is good kind of play. Wait for the pass. Lawford's there. The pass is inside. The pass is still inside. And yeah, no, Stringer, for once, I actually think that was a penalty. Because he's tackled from behind. Who's taking it? It's Tucky because Crosby went off. Let's see what happens. Oh, make it 2-0. Bad. There we go. First goal of the season. And it is 2-0. And in fact, with that, I'm gonna sit onto the counter attack. I'm gonna bring in actually Tucky. You know what? No, let's not do that. Let's go to what it was. Let's go to back what it was. Is there like a undo situation? Yeah. Meek is okay in there. Tucky's okay in there. In fact, I'm going to swap them around and put Tucky as the DM. And we're just going to sit on the counter-attack a little bit. We're just going to let them have some possession. They're not really doing much with the ball here. That's kind of dangerous to be knocking it around your own box. Allen finds Buldeo, finds Tucky, shoot it. He does. It goes over. But that's not too bad. Like, if you do get a little bit of space on the edge of the box, take a shot, have a go. Why not? Oh, Camden have brought one back against Elmstead. That's good. All Stars, however, do have games in hand, and they are, well, basically they are games that we're going to have to hope they lose. Is rough. Probably not going to happen. See? But here we go. This looks like, oh, it looked like a counter-attack, but Stringer and Buldeo were not on the same wavelength there. Gahey inside to Blackman, who gets tackled, and we've not won it. I thought we had, but we didn't. Back to Gahey out on the right-hand side. Does well, and Arndale, that was pretty damn bad. That was pretty awful. Maybe the tactical change, maybe it was not the best idea. Let's go back. We'll go back to exactly what we were doing before. We're going to make one change. It's going to be Matthews or Allen. See if he can make an impact. And because Pitsanger have scored again, 2-1. Because we made a tactical change at 2-0 up. Just, I want to sit back, I want to hit on the counter, I want to defend kind of really, really well. And maybe actually on that counter attack, we need to make it 5 at the back and really kind of choke them out. Maybe. You just kind of knew it was coming as well. You just knew there was no chance of us holding a 2-goal lead. Yeah. So, see what we do here. Morris just instantly gives it away. What are you doing? We were 2-0 up, what, 4 minutes ago? Yeah, go for it. Make that change. Evans out on the left. Gives it to Gahey. Gives it to Bekwe, who goes back. East goes forward again, and that is the end of the highlight. Okay. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the fact that we had a 2-goal lead. We just want to sit on it. Just see things out. Control the game. And, oh my word, Manfred Way have scored, and then Pitsanger instantly score. So that result is going our way. Well done, Arndale. Makes up for the mistake earlier. Larson on the ball into Dean. Hannah inside. Yep, John out wide. Lawford on the left. Had a good game so far by my reckoning. In fact, he's on 7.2, which is the best. Stringer is there. And again, has just kind of missed a sitter. One more chance? One more chance, maybe? John, Buldeo, forward, Meek. Don't get tackled, Larson. Ah, there's the full-time whistle. Okay, Manford Way are somehow 4-3 up in their game. Well done, Lawford. Buldeo, well done as well. 2-0 up. and we throw it away. This is what I mean, guys. What I mean. Even, well, you gotta kind of look at the XG without the penalty, and it's 0.79 to 0.94. No. So more shots on target actually equals less of an XG. Means we're not creating enough. So Tucky had a good game, Bordeo had a good game, but Allen did not, Crosby did not. 6.5s are like just bang average. It means you're not really having the best run of form. One of those days, was it? I don't know if it was one of those days. I feel like we were winning and then we weren't. And are we blaming it on the counter-attack? Probably. Probably, but then we also missed some absolute sitters, which is just not the best. Okay, well, next up, Pittsburgh Dynamo, the team down at the bottom. Send the assistant. Matthew Jones for Manfred Way gets 1 goal and 1 assist in that game, 4-3. Pittsburgh, unfortunately, couldn't hold on. 3-2 with 5 minutes to go. Look, I mean, I get it. I get it. Okay, Pittsburgh's up next. We are in 7th. Just frustrating. That's all it was. Frustrating. Righto, we are at the next game. We're at the next game and we've got Pittsburgh lined up. And would you look at the game going on around us? Manfred Way versus the All-Stars. It's going to be a huge game. It's going to be a massive game. Now, we're also hoping that the Tigers can beat the Cranes. And we're also hoping that Brentham can beat Camden Islington. The other team that aren't playing is Shepherd's Bush, who actually I think might have lost their last game anyway. Oh, no, go back. Senior squad. Yeah, actually, they've lost 2, and they lost to the Saints, which is kind of odd, because they've got a pretty decent run in here, but they've been losing games, losing points. Anyway, to the tactical meeting, we're going to accept it wants us to play on cautious. Except it wants us to play on cautious with the... Very interesting. Specifically, it wants me to remove dribble less. No, but I want dribble less to be on there. Okay, team selection. Now, 1 or 2 changes. We're going to have Nethercott and Everest come in. Lawford's going to stay out on the left. But I do think maybe a change for Jeremiah Meek isn't the worst idea. But when it comes to possession, Zico Creeve's passing is 7. Roddy McNally's passing is a little bit higher, I think. It's at 9, yeah, so it's not that bad at all. I think Roddy McNally comes in for Jeremiah Meek, and we'll see how he works on this control possession idea. The reason we've got Everest in is that his composure is at 9. It's a little bit stronger, a little bit better. But I've also got Peter Peters on the bench. The youngster, the youth player. 16 years of age. Very young. He's going to have a go, potentially. And, well, we're going to bring him on, probably. I don't know exactly, but let's see what happens in this one. This is a match we should be winning. Go on, lads. Make a difference. Do your best. Brad Morris is still out there, despite conceding 2 at the end of the last game. Relatively... cheaply, I don't know. They were probably good finishes, and it was more the tactical change that kind of cost us that game. But let's see what happens against Pittsburgh Dynamo here today. They're bottom of the league. We should be winning this game. They are bottom. Duncan, well done, and then gets fouled. We'll take that. We should be winning, basically. Whichever way you slice it, whichever way you think about it, we should win this game. Lawford out on the left again. What's he going to do? Instructions for the wingers are to dribble with the ball and get across goes to Tucky, finds Bordeo, who finds Nethercott, who finds, well, not the back of the net. Look at that, All-Stars are already winning. Already against Manfred Way, they've put the ball in the back of the net. 10 minutes or so coming up, and we'll see what the possession is looking like. It's a little bit, okay, it's more in our favour, 55. Now it's down to 49, but it's still very early doors, so it's not going to change. It's going to change a little bit rapid. Cranes are beating the Tigers. No, we need it the other way around. We need it the other way around. Okay, after 20 minutes, possession is very much even. But we haven't even generated a shot yet. which is not what we're after. And now they've got a corner. No, I'm not a fan of the situation that we find ourselves in. Here we go, potentially a counter-attack. Set him free, Lawford. The timing on the passes there was just awful. Nethercott back inside. Budeo forward, 1-2. Nethercott's one-on-one, but is a good tackle, actually. And the highlight looks like it's going to carry on. Well done by Dean Hanna there to win that ball. Now, Arndale, and that's the end of the highlight. Okay. Still haven't generated a chance. Still. So I'm going to bring the wingers back. Hopefully that means that the midfielders can connect to them a little bit more, and we can get the ball forward a little bit more. Potentially, I don't know. We'll see. Ignore that. Sam Lawford is out on the left. Brought him back to try and connect to the midfielders just a bit more. Camden are winning their game, and we've conceded another corner. We're really not in this game at the minute. We're not playing, and we've now conceded. This is what I mean. Like, it's not... I'm not happy, basically. I'm just not happy. Tucky, in you go. Deo goes in there. We're basically moving another player back, hoping that... Oh, that's a foul. That'll be a yellow card. Oh, no, it won't be, actually. I don't want us to hit floaty crosses. I want us to cross the ball along the ground. That's what worked for us for many games. He does hit the floaty cross, but Lawford will get on the end of that and maybe, just maybe, punish him for not getting the ball away. Nethercott jumps. It's well cleared. Prendeville on the ball. Moves it forward to Faulkner, who plays the long pass. Leach is going to chase it. Our defenders are back. Arndale's there. Doesn't put in a challenge. Longman takes the shot. It goes over. That's fine. Not good enough. It's really not good enough. Maybe we've got to fight fire with fire here. Let's go attacking. Let's go attacking. Larson to Baldeo. Goes back to Duncan. Goes back to Larson. Who goes back to Baldeo. Now forward. Everest on the ball. Goes back to Arndale. We go over the top to Lawford. Very good run. Exactly what we want. He finds no one, but Everest might chase it. Can't quite get there. They clear it. Should come back to us. Duncan goes... No one. Baldeo reclaims it, and somehow that's the end of the highlight. That makes no sense. We still have not even had a shot. Working the ball into the box. This is what I mean. I think we've got to turn that off. And just... You can't score if you're not even shooting. We haven't had a shot. I don't know if there's ever been a game that we've played where we just haven't had a shot the whole game. I probably said that the last time, if it has happened before. Hannah gets up and jumps that away. Goes back out to Wishart, who goes to Longman, who's gonna... makes another pass. Wishart now on the ball. He dribbles and then shoots it low and it goes in. And I am running out of ways to kind of criticize my team for just refusing to... I don't know. A high line is not something I'm after. Hmm. I'm trying to stick to my guns here and play the way I want to play. Between our defense and our midfield. When I played that, we just didn't have any control either. Okay, let's make these changes. We have still not had a shot. I'm kind of going crazy here, trying to get us to have a shot. Goes home. Okay, there we go. We've had one shot, and the XG is 0.01. Going more attacking. Okay, they're going more attacking, which means we can go more attacking because they potentially might throw more players forward. Be a corner. Okay, here we go. We are generating some chances now. We are indeed. Tucky can't quite get to that. Leach might, but Lawford wins it first. Turns around the corner, does really well. To Bordeo, back to Tucky. All the way through to Lawford, who absolutely pings it very wide. Not a good shot at all. I still don't think our tactics are quite there, but we have finally had some shots. But I would like us to have a little bit more. A few more, maybe. Free kick. There we go. That's good. Oh, Manford Way have equalised. Oh, no. Oh, it just goes wide. Woo. Easily could have been 3-0. Easily. They whip that ball in. That's well up and out. Eels back to Leach, who shoots, and Morris actually gets across and makes the save. But this is all Pitshanger at the end here. Go forward. Get the ball forward. Go direct. Get it going. Because we need to get the ball up their end. Lawford blocks it, goes out for another corner. We're desperate now to get something. I'm going to throw in Sunderman for one of the midfielders and just absolutely numbers up top. I still don't know. We still haven't found the solution, but it's not the biggest deal because we kind of stumbled so hard in that mid to end, kind of middle to lower order, let's say, of the season that I don't really know. It just, if we did have a chance for promotion and we were going really, really, really well in the middle of the season, we were finding a lot of goals and we were oh my word. How have we not conceded there? I do not know, but there were so many errors in there alone. Sunderman, that is an awful pass when Bordeo is running free next to you. You just have to tap it to him. Prenderville, they're passing around really nicely. And what are you doing? What is that pass from them? And what is that from Duncan? Honestly, no, whatever. They shoot it over. It's the end of a really bad passage of play from both teams. It was not good. Beckwith on the ball for Pitangay. Fires it long. Well done, Arndale. Gets up. Peters into Sunderman. Goes at Sunderman. Sunderman is... Nah, you're kidding me. You're kidding me right now. Is your passing that bad that you can't find a pass right next to you? You're kidding me, honestly. Longman on the ball. Goes back to Tate, and I mean, that's game. Unless they score. I mean, it's game anyway. Bordeo, that is game. Oh my word, guys. I don't even want to look at the table. I don't even want to look at the recap, the aftermath of that game. That was awful. I don't even want to talk about it. We went attacking at the end, and we didn't actually get any shots off. They got all of the shots off. Yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys. I do really enjoyed today's episode. Again, just absolutely, we are scraping. We are desperately searching for a tactic or something that is going to give us anything in these games. We are just getting absolutely bombarded, and it's not good, and it's not fun, and we've got to figure it out. And we certainly will keep trying. We'll keep trying. Thank you for watching, guys. I do really enjoyed, and I shall catch you next time.